Hey there, Cash Flow Crew. So I have another writer writing in to go ahead and talk about a different topic. They're saying they are mad they told their recruiter about their legal history. Well, unfortunately, you kind of have to be as honest as humanly possible when going through these things, especially when you're trying to get a clearance. Just ask me because I know. Ran with a pretty rough crew back in the day. We got into a lot of trouble. We did a lot of things that we probably shouldn't have done. Just a little bit of GTA, some B&E, some very, very simple things. No big deal. But if I wouldn't have told them that, well, I was a stupid kid and a dumb kid, maybe I wouldn't have had my top secret clearance. Maybe that wouldn't have gone through. Because quite literally, when they do the background check, they're able to pull some of that stuff all the way up to 7 years back in the past, depending on if it's a federal felony or not. It really just depends on what the severity of the crime was. Luckily, mine were just stupid, juvenile, teenage shenanigans, although they were kind of a little bit almost ruining my life. Quite literally, could have lost my entire ROTC scholarship, and on top of that, could have done way more damage to my personal life. We definitely wouldn't be sitting here. That's for damn sure. Is literally by not explaining to my recruiter and the overall MEPS person that, yes, I did do some dumb stuff. Here's what I did. The standard kid in high school things. Probably wouldn't have the top secret clearance. Probably wouldn't have been able to do any of that other stuff. So probably wouldn't have been able to go to military intelligence, been able to get out, get a comfortable job overseas, working in a amazing location with NATO. It's just a lot of things I wouldn't have been able to do had I not been honest. So I definitely have to say that although it did end up hurting you, according to your email, you said that you weren't able to get the actual MOS that you wanted or the job placement that you wanted. It sucks, but you can always transfer out, man. You can always find a way to get into that other job placement. There's always ways to get your clearance upgraded as long as you have the job need or capability, especially if you go to your reenlistment or reenlistment NCO officer, whoever it is that actually does your reenlistment stuff, and make sure that you can go ahead and have that MOS specifically available. Well, you just have to start going through the process. You sign that reenlistment document for another contract. I think they'll be willing to work with you, especially right now with the recruitment numbers being an absolute toilet. I think you have a pretty good shot of transferring out. And the same thing goes for the cybersecurity guy who messaged in yesterday about his cyber job that he wanted to get that he couldn't get because he had to go infantry first. Well, I think there's a massive opportunity for anyone who's willing to transfer or wants to transfer branches as long as they're willing to stay in the military. I think that will overall be a massive possibility for you. So, yeah, you're probably a little bit salty. In fact, you say you're a little bit salty in your email. But yeah, we all wish we had more information on the process. We all wish we knew what the actual FBI background checked, what all the OPM background checks and actual SF-86 process actually is going to look like for us. We don't know who they're going to question, who they're going to talk to, who they're going to actually call top secret. They call freaking everyone, so don't think you're going to get away with shit, especially if you didn't put it on your report. You're literally going to have to tell the truth at some point in time, especially if you want a top secret, because you never know who your call list is going to mention and what that background check is going to pull up on them. If you're connected to them, you're probably going to take a hit. So ultimately, yeah, it sucks. I get it. I think that ultimately they should be a little more clear about what they're going to be looking into. However, it's a national level security clearance. Can't do anything about it, man. Like they're going to research as much as they need to or as much as they don't need to. It all depends on the regulation, the guidance that's been given out that year by the Director of National Security. So it's literally one of those things that you cannot avoid. You have to tell the truth. If you don't tell the truth, you definitely won't get the security clearance. So guys, if you found some useful information in that, go ahead and like, subscribe, share. Hopefully that answered your question, John. And again, I only use John Doe or Jane Doe here because I don't want to put anybody out there, with the exception of King of North Dakota, because he said I could share his name. So he is the King of North Dakota. Definitely go ahead and like, subscribe, share. If you found value in this, watch any of the other videos of any of these other veterans questions that I've been answering. Check out the nuclear option video. If you're having issues with the VA, that's another great video for you to check out. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.